Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to City of Liverpool. This is actually going to be just a little bit different than our normal save, simply because I'm still kind of working on the background, doing our friendlies and doing hopefully some transfer news, some transfer business. But this video is one I actually hesitated to make at the beginning. It's not a typical City of Liverpool save or anything else that I've done on this channel. I figured it was something though, it was different. And it could occupy the channel for at least a few days as I get the next season ready to go. As I said, it really basically stemmed from an idea to see how good a video like this could be, combined with the fact that I had a family outing, leaving my computer free to do some work for an entire afternoon. So I figured, what better way to make use of it than for this save? So basically over the weekend, as my family and I went plane watching on a little mini trip that we took, I decided to sim the next season of our City of Liverpool save to see how we would do with no intervention whatsoever. This is not going to be what the next season is going to be on the channel. This is just something I thought it would be fun to see what would happen and, just see how it went. So basically I put the game on vacation for the entirety of the 2018-2019 season to see what would happen. No transfers into the club. Since I take care of all the transfers, nobody's doing any of that, so nobody came into the club. Only transfers out of the club because they're sold due to the fact that everyone's free and we're only on a game-by-game contract. This stupid crap that I can't seem to get around. I don't know how to get players on a one-year contract, but that's the way it's happening right now. So no transfers in, but there are a couple of transfers out. I don't know if you'll consider this cheating or not, but like I said, I just wanted to try something different. It's fun. So it's not going to really be too much of a help in the next City of Liverpool season that we're going to have, just coming up shortly. I just thought it was fun. So anyway, I actually did this twice, if you can believe it. The first time, like I said, I was taking my kids out on a little mini trip and got back and I realized I had kind of gone too far. So what you do if you haven't played this game is you take a vacation and you can set how many days you want to go. I decided to go to June 30th, which in my head was the end of the season. And it's a little too far. When you go too far, you can't see any of the stats or anything like that of the current season, the players and how they did and all that. It's very annoying how you have to go into the season and go back a year and you still can't see any of the stats unless you go into actual individual players. It's freaking annoying. So what I did is I saw that I went too far. I basically started again just to see, thinking of this save in mind, or this idea in mind, and I actually this time went to June 1st, I believe. And you'll see in just a minute that this is what happened. So basically the issue that I had with this now is that when I realized that I'd gone too far in the future on the first attempt and I went back and did the second attempt, I overwrote the first attempt with the second attempt. So stupid me. Way to go. So I don't have the second attempt to show, or the first attempt to show you what actually happened, but I will tell you right now. So basically on the first attempt, absolutely phenomenal. I don't know how we did it, but we came second it was either second or third in the league, in the Evo Stick League. I have no idea how. Nobody came in. There were a couple transfers out, but I think there's one big transfer that I'm noticing, and it was the same transfer I saw from last season that really made it for us, I believe. And he stayed in the first season, and I think that's why we did so well. Unfortunately, though, we did end up finishing, even though we came in second, I believe it was second, we still lost in the first playoff match that we ever played in this league to Droylsden. I think they beat us in extra time 2-1 or 3-1 or something like that. So we would have stayed in the league for another season anyway, which is why I was kind of debating, do I keep the save or not? But then at the same time, there were a couple of transfers outs. And so the transfers that did go out in this first attempt were Brad McManus, Kilburn, Hinchcliffe. Those were the three main ones that I remember. Kilburn and Hinchcliffe, obviously I want to see how they're going to do this season. They still look like they're, head and shoulders above most others in our squad. So I want to see how they're going to do. McManus is definitely one that I wanted to keep around. But the mainstays that I have were Ali and Noon. And those are the two. I mean, this is a different save, but you can see Carl Noon is still doing very well, and it makes me happy. I'm glad he stuck around. But the biggest thing is, when we get into the official save, what I'm going to be doing for the 2018-2019 season is nobody expects us to stay up. Hint, hint. Kind of a spoiler right there. Everyone, all the players all the board, everyone says, you're going to go straight back down. And I've been telling them, I don't think so. I think we may be in a relegation battle, but I think we're going to stay up. And I think, obviously we did some very good business last season. I think we'll do some very good business this season. And that is going to be the key to it. We just have to make sure we do it. And finishing up second in the league, absolutely amazing. But then that's when I realized when I got home, well, you went too far and you got to start over. So I started over and absolutely attempt number 2 failed miserably. You can see this is attempt number 2 right here. City of Liverpool sit in 19th with 38 points. We stayed up by a whopping 2 points. We scraped by the measly width of a dog hair. We were as high as 12th. Not including, 7th and 9th. I won't include that. But, these dips down and then up to 12th. And then again, apparently we just failed miserably from there. And overall, absolutely miserable season. Another reason I'm not going to keep this as our save, but we would have stayed in the league as well. So both times you can see we're kind of, if you average them out, we hopefully will be mid-table. We'll see. But the biggest difference that I didn't really touch upon too much in the, talking about the first attempt is our transfers. You can see Zach Alley left. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Zach Alley left August 1st. So the very beginning of the season. We got hosed with that. Brad McManus, for some reason, leaves in both attempts, but Zach Alley is the big one that left. And you can see 691 average rating, 3 goals, 8 attempts in all these appearances. I'm not going to add that. That's 41 appearances. But I think he was our core. He was the center of our team. And like I said last season, he was the absolute best in our team last year. And I think we absolutely need to keep him. It teaches me that, people are still going to be coming in for Zach Alley. I still can't, approach to sign. I still can only sign a non-contract. And I don't know why. People in forums that I've been reading have been saying it's all about the board. You've got to ask the board to make it, a request. How? I don't have a clue on how to... Oh, professional status, I guess, but no one's going to give me professional status right now because we don't have the money. The finances, you can see, are doing very well. And I'll show you more of that when the first episode of the second season comes out in just a little while. But we had a fantastic offseason, I will tell you that. And we have a fantastic offseason planned right now. So let's see, board, what did I say? Finances, professional status. Yeah, you can't afford to take on extra costs. So that's what I figured. I've seen it before, and I figured it would happen again. Oh wow, they went to a 4-2-2-2. That is very bizarre. But anyway, not going to worry about any of that. So that's basically what happened. I think Zach Alley left, and our downfall was written in the stars from there. And especially because we didn't pick anyone up. So I guess Zach Alley left, and there was no one on the sides to deal with. Who the hell is Bird? We did, I guess there are a bunch of newcomers coming in, some youth prospects and all that, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. So the one last question I do have is our boy from the first season, Luke Denson. How did he do? There he is. He's valued at £30. Wow. His stats, I don't know why I don't have his stats. He's been gone for a year. But he did actually play this time around. 6.75 average rating, 1 goal for the 18-19 season. Why do I not have a single idea about this guy? That makes 0 sense. But so anyway, that's going to do it. I'm going to shut up from here and then start going with the next season. But I just thought it was a fun little episode. This is what happens in the year according to FM. Obviously, we're going to be trying to change the crap out of that this last attempt and get more towards the first. But I think so. I think we're going to probably get somewhere in the mid-table. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near as lucky with second. But that does it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I know just a little piddly episode, and I will get you the first episode of the second season very shortly. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and enjoy.